Hello and welcome to Camp Canvas. This session is on assessments with a focus on quizzes and MasteryConnect. My name is Megan Schweers and I am the ITS at Lynnhaven Middle School. My email is posted as well as my Twitter handle. Feel free to reach out and follow along. This session aligns with the knowledgeable category of the graduate profile, since we will be covering assessments. Our learning intentions are to preview MasteryConnect, create a new quiz, change settings and moderate a new quiz, and create and manage item banks. Wait, where's the curriculum? So, this is important information. The VBCPS curriculum will be in the global navigation bar. That's that blue column all the way on the far left. If you click the help, which is the question mark, you're looking for VBCPS curriculum. That will take you to the landing page, which is a Google Doc, and that is where you will see your subject or content area, and then it's divided by grade levels. So that is where our curriculum is going to live, or the access point for the curriculum is going to live in Canvas. So MasteryConnect is what we are going to talk about first. So we're going to look at a preview of MasteryConnect. So MasteryConnect in the global navigation bar, so again that blue toolbar, is above help, which we just looked at, which is where the link to the curriculum is housed. And MasteryConnect is the assessment piece of Canvas. So MasteryConnect is also owned by Instructure, and it's the assessment platform integrated with Canvas. It allows teachers to efficiently and effectively determine what students know based on standards. Teachers can create a variety of assessments and receive results instantly. The focus is on the mastery of specific standards. So think of MasteryConnect as AMP, but better. So this is when you choose MasteryConnect, what you will see. Now, you'll have more training on MasteryConnect in the future. Within MasteryConnect, that is where summative assessments, or some of your summative assessments, will be. So MasteryConnect will be used for district assessments, and you don't have to worry about transferring those assessments from Schoology. Teaching and learning and those specific content areas have been working on that this summer. Each question is assigned a standard, and benchmarks that are part of the curriculum map are going to be there in MasteryConnect. So what you're going to do now is go ahead and pause the video, and you can go ahead and click that Mastery icon on the left in your global navigation toolbar and kind of take a look at MasteryConnect to find it and see what's available. There will be training in your specific building a little later this summer and in early September. Once all ITSs and specialists and coaches are trained, you'll have multiple people you can turn to for support with MasteryConnect. So like I said, go ahead and pause the video and take a look at Mastery. All right, so let's take a look and dive into new quizzes. So you actually have a sample of a new quiz in the Camp Canvas course for this session, so the assessments. So we're going to take a look at that. So as you can see, it's called Sample New Quiz. And just like in your sandbox, this purple outline kind of means you're previewing, or like how a student would see it, this similar to student view. So you can see the different types of questions, arrange the planets. So you're ordering a short answer, check all that apply, multiple choice, fill in the blank. You have some stimulus, a stimulus question. We'll go over that and the questions to answer. A drag and drop. A more long answer. True, false. This question, you're able to click to designate the correct answer. You have a drop-down menu to match and multiple choice. So this quiz right here shows all the different types of questions, and this gives you a chance to see a quiz and view a quiz how a student would. Okay, so creating a new quiz. You may be like, why is it called new quiz? So right here, if you click this hyperlink, it opens a comparison between the features of a classic quiz and a new quiz. So new quizzes are a great tool for formative assessments. It's a tool that can be used to create quizzes to be used in class, and there are currently two options: classic quizzes and new quizzes. Now, classic quizzes are going to be phased out. If you've already created some classic quizzes, that's fine because they can be transferred to a new quiz. Now, that can be done at the 3 dots if of a quiz you already have created. Now, the district will not be loading standards for these questions or for quizzes, so you won't be able to attach a standard to a question. But like I said, this is still a powerful formative tool. So you're going to choose quizzes on the left side, and then you'll get a list of quizzes that already are there, like here. You'll hit that plus sign, the plus quiz, and then you'll have a window that opens that says choose a quiz engine. So you have classic and new. You're going to be selecting new, and then a nice hint is to select remember my choice for this course. Now every time it'll be a new quiz and it won't always ask you. Then you're going to hit submit. So those 3 dots, that's how you would be able to change it. A filled rocket means it's a new quiz. An empty rocket or a hollow rocket means it is classic. And the rocket is going to be the little symbol next to the title of the quiz, and I'll show you that on another screen as well. So once you have selected to create a new quiz, you are going to give the quiz a name. You'll assign a point value and the assignment type. So it can be an assignment, a quiz, etc. How do you want the grade displayed? Points, letter grade, percentage? Or do you not want this graded? So maybe it's a pre-assessment, or maybe it's a quiz you're using where you want the students to know their score, but it's not going in the grade book. So you can select that. Now, assigning your quiz, when you're assigning it, you can send it to everyone. You can select certain courses. So let's say you teach maybe 2 subjects or 2 levels, or maybe, you get off with the days, and so only some courses are taking the assignment. And then, so you can assign it to multiple courses from one place. You can give it a due date and create an availability window. And then you can click save, but what you want to click is that blue build button, because that's how you're going to create those questions. So building a quiz. The first thing you want to do is add directions. So add instructions. The instructions will allow you, or you want to give instructions to the students. Now you use that plus sign, once you've given instructions, to insert content. So these are the different categories of questions, or the different question types. So you can choose from here. You also have this piggy bank. That's the symbol for the item bank or the question bank, and we're going to talk about that a little later. And then, so you have the different question types, and then stimulus. So that's that material for a question. It could be a map, a chart, a passage, a graph, a short story, or political cartoon, like in this sample quiz. This a stimulus will split screen so students can see the material and the questions. Some of the questions will grade themselves, and then some of the questions you need to grade as a teacher. So quiz questions are not automatically numbered for instructors, so when you're looking at the quiz. So custom names can help you identify quiz questions more easily. So political cartoon matching. It could be summary short answer. Those are some examples. So before I give you time to go through on your own, I'm going to take you to my sandbox and kind of walk you through these steps so you can see it in Canvas before you do it on your own. So here I am in my sandbox. So I'm going to go over here to the left and click Quizzes. And as you can see, I have a classic quiz, which I can change by going to the new dot, migrate, and it'll migrate to new quiz. And I have some new quizzes already that filled in Rocket. But right now I'm going to select plus quiz, new quizzes, remember for my choice, and submit. This is where I can give it a name. I can assign a point value, what kind of assignment group. This is going to be a quiz, so you could make it a survey to get feedback from students. We're going to make it a quiz. I want to display it as points. I want it to count, so I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to assign it to everyone. It's going to be due on Friday, and students can take it on Thursday or Friday, so that availability. So now I'm going to click Build, and this is where I can see the different question types. So again, I can add instructions, and then click that plus sign, and that's where I'm going to get the different choices. So I can have an essay, so book summary, summarize book you read this summer. And this question is going to be worth 2 points. And I can click Done. And maybe the next question, so I go to the plus sign, I need stimulus. So I would add a title for that, insert the content, and then I can add those questions. So again, you click the plus sign. You can see all the different types of questions. So go ahead and you're going to pause the video now. The directions are here on the screen, or you can go back and watch the steps or the video, and go ahead and create a new quiz. Now, once you have built your new quiz, you have the option to change some settings. So you'll see Build, the next tab over is Settings. So I'm going to show you the quiz I just built, right? Summarize the book, right there, Settings. So you have lots of settings. Now, you can have some obvious ones, shuffle questions, shuffle answers. One feature I love and can be great for some students' accommodations or to help students who rush through assessments is one question at a time. So that means they have to give an answer to go on to the next one, and it's not them rushing through to get done, which I know can be overwhelming for some students. And then you can allow backtracking, or similar to the CAT test for the SOL, they can't go back. So again, it's good practice for students in preparation for the test. You can also add that a time code, or I'm sorry, that an access code is required for students. You can add a time limit. So if it's It can be hours, minutes. You can also filter IP addresses for where students are taking it. You can have a calculator or allow a calculator, allow multiple attempts. So are you having them take the highest score? Do they get unlimited attempts? This is nice for formative or if you want to ensure students understand. And you also have restrict student result view. So if you want them to show the points they've earned, show the possible points, show items and questions, so you can kind of limit what students see. So it's a nice feature. Now, next, you have reports. That's the next tab, but you can't have that until students have completed the test. We also want to look at moderate. So next we're going to be looking at moderating a quiz. So with moderating a quiz, you can see there are students' names. Here you can see the number of attempts the student has done. You can see their score. You can see the time spent. And then you can see the attempt log. Now this gives you a more specific view of that individual student and what they've done. If I go to my Canvas quiz and moderate, there isn't any information because no one's taken the quiz yet. So moderate is a feature that you're going to use once students have completed the quiz. Now, when you click View Log, so when students have completed the quiz, in the log you can view the time and date a student began the quiz and completed the quiz. You can also view each event a student completed while taking the quiz and the time the event was completed. So you can see how long they spent on each question, so event details, and you can see the different specific information. This can be very valuable when monitoring student attempts and monitoring student progress. So now it is your turn. You're going to go to that quiz you just built and take a look at the settings, change the settings. When you go to moderate, again, you can only see quizzes that students have completed. So if you were able to create a quiz and use it at the end of last year, you can go back and look what students did. Or if you would like to share your quiz with another teacher and have them complete it so you can view results. So right now, go ahead, pause the video, take a look, toggle and change settings for the quiz. Item banks. You can create item banks in new quizzes. Item banks can be used to store questions for use in other quizzes. You can use your item banks in any course where you have permission to create and edit a quiz using new quizzes. So the first item you're going to look at, the number 1, and in a new quiz is select item banks. Now in these snips, it's a piggy bank, but I was just looking in Canvas and it is actually a different symbol now. Now it is a file coming out of a folder. And so right here, item banks. So I just wanted to point that out. In the item banks window, select add a bank, so plus bank, to create a new bank. You'll name that bank and click create bank. In banks, select the item bank you want or the one you just created. Click plus new to add items to that bank. So you're going to select the one you just created and then the plus sign to add items to the bank. And then you can select the question type or stimulus to add to the bank. So this is within a new quiz. You can manage your item banks within any quiz and new quizzes, and item banks can be shared with other users in your account with a teacher, a TA, or an admin role. Sharing an item bank allows other users to view, edit, and use the item bank. So to do that, you select the item bank, manage items, edit, copy, delete, return to item bank. So you can see those numbers. The pencil, edit, copy is that duplicate, or delete is the trash can. To edit an item bank, you can also click the pencil, or delete, you can click the trash can. To edit the item bank, you can change the name and save changes. To share an item bank, here are the steps. So you can share an item bank with another user in new quizzes or to another Canvas course. Item banks can only be shared with users like a teacher, a TA, or admin role. So you can't share an item bank with students. So you can choose to share the item bank with view or edit rights. So this is nice within your PLC or even from school to school. Sharing an item bank with view access only allows the user to share and view it. Sharing an item bank with edit access gives other users full access to the item bank. So they can add items, share or remove other users from the bank, or delete the bank. So select the bank you want to share and select the share icon. Enter the name of the user or the course. So that could be your PLC course that you're adding it to, if not a person. And then you can set the access rights using the drop-down menu and click Add, and then click Done when you're to save the changes. So you can also see the currently shared with, so you can view the users and courses who can view or manage the item bank. To edit the item bank, click the Access drop-down, and to remove a user's access from the item bank, click the Remove icon. So if you share with a teacher and you need to unshare, or you shared it with a course like a PLC or group and you want to unshare, you can do that. So your turn. Go ahead, take a look at the item banks. Try creating one, or just take a look and share. So you're going to pause the video and take a look at item banks. So today you have previewed MasteryConnect. You created a new quiz. You changed the settings on a quiz. You were able to at least preview and look at the moderate options for a quiz. And you created or learned how to create, manage, and share item banks within Canvas. Come back to this video or these slides in the Camp Canvas course at any time. If you have questions, feel free to reach out. You can also contact the ITS at your building or check out the Canvas help section. That is also very helpful. So on that note, I hope you all have a great day and have a great school year.